What up, guys? What's good? What y'all got going on today? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. What's good? Put it in the chat, guys. Where y'all from? Y'all know how we do it. Look, I see everybody saying hi to each other in here. What's good? There we go. There we go. That's a screen I like. That's what I'm looking for right there. All righty, let's see here. What we running first? We running first. Let's see here. If this your first time in this chat, please put a 1 in the chat.
Oh my gosh, I'm 49.
You're not 49.
All right, somebody sent me this, so I thought we'd go over this. You know how I be liking my little Kendra folks on here, going off and back and forth. Let me know how I sound, guys. Let's let her play real quick.
I am.
Girl, you look good, girl.
Thank you. You do too. You look beautiful.
Thank you. Oh my God, are you like a vegan or what are you? You got to be something.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just living.
Okay, well, you look good for 49. When's your birthday?
July 29, 1976.
So you'll be 50 this year?
Yeah.
Girl, you got the secret. I was not giving you, I might have gave you early, maybe 41, maybe.
I'll
You're
take
not
it.
50 though, at all.
I'll take it. I have
Yeah,
8
some people are
kids.
even saying 29.
Well, I have 8 kids too.
You do not have 8 kids. Girl, you got 8, you gave birth to 8 children? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Okay, ooh, I got to get to know you more. Are they all by the same guy or how many men?
Yep. Same
One
man. Yep.
So why are you not with that man?
He took his life.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I'm
He took
sorry.
his life it's been about 20 years now, and I raised all my kids on my own.
Like 20 years ago? I'm sorry.
It's good. We are survivors.
Ooh, child. Oh my goodness. Was he your husband?
Yes. We were married 10 years.
You're married 10 years, and then he committed suicide.
Did.
Oh my God. Oh God.
Yeah,
I've been getting a lot of heavy callers lately, but okay, I'm gonna say a prayer. I'm happy. You don't look like what you've been through.
No, I don't. I'm a really happy person.
No, I always say this: when tragedy like that happens, it does literally one or two things. It makes you appreciate life more, or the grief is just so hard to bear, right? But it's literally those are the options. Either you're gonna just like that scenario will teach you the essence of being alive and what it means, or the grief will just weigh you down. But I feel like you learn to live a full life. That's what it seems.
And it took a few years. I had my ups and downs, but we made it. And I have, my kids, they're all adults. I have grandkids, and we're thriving. But I can't find a boyfriend.
Well, girl, you got 8 kids. Let's see what I can do. I don't know, child. Woo, child.
I live in Utah.
Okay, let me run it down. But they are by one man. So how old were you when you had your first baby?
16.
Okay, so you started early. So how old are your children?
My oldest is 32, and my youngest is 21.
Okay, give me all the ages.
Okay, let's see. 32, 31, 28, 26, 24, 22, and I think I've missed 2 somewhere, but they're all kind of in that range.
And what do you do for a living, Ali?
I travel back and forth from the States to Canada to take care of my mother and her husband.
So you say you're a caregiver?
Yes.
Okay, stop moving if you can, okay?
Okay, I'm trying.
You're a caregiver. Okay, what's your zodiac sign?
A Leo.
A Leo. Okay. So we got Ali, Utah, 49, a Leo, mom to 8 kids, all by her husband who passed on. She's a widow and a caregiver. All right. So what's your ethnicity, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm half black, half white.
Okay, half black, half white. All right, let's do it. What kind of man you looking for? Was your husband black or white, if you don't mind me asking?
He was white.
He was white. Okay. What kind of man are you looking for, sweetheart?
Well, I mean, I have usually dated white men, but I am right now, I'm looking.
She said, "Come on, come over to the dark side." She said, "I want to know if the rumors are true. I want to verify what I heard, because the is once you go black,
You never go back.
well, let me ask this. Okay, I'm asking so many personal questions. Is your mother white or is your dad like who was?
My mother is white and my dad is black.
Well, then your mother could have verified a rumor to you. She should have told you.
I know, right? She's marrying lawyers and all this, and I can't get a man.
Ooh, girl, let me get more into it. Okay, so stop moving. So okay, so you're open to are you so open to white men too?
Yeah, I'm open. Yeah, I am open.
She's open to all men. Okay, so when was your last relationship? I normally get to that later, but I'll ask you now.
About, I would say 6 years.
Okay, 6 years ago, your last relationship. Okay, all right. So what kind of man you looking for? You said open to all races. Any other attributes?
Well, he has to make me laugh. He has to be funny. I like kind of the little bit of a bad boy type.
Not at 50, you don't. Not at 50, she want a little bit of a bad boy. Not with come on now. Now, I was trying to work with her. But you telling me at 50 years old, you looking for a bad boy? You are tripping. You're tripping, lady.
Just grounded and loving and, definitely family oriented.
Okay.
I don't, no scrub.
No scrub. Okay,
Here we go. You're not lying about that. Darnell said, now let's hear the ridiculous standards. We already right now. Like 8 kids. I'm sorry that, her husband passed. Horrible. Says that Kudakata is hunted. Grits and bacon said. This is a lot. The Classy said, I'm going to remove my thought process because I'm a man with no kids. Is it possible to find a man with children that's divorced? Yes. But will you have time for each other? Ooh, I don't know. This is going to be a rough one right here.
some other deal breakers since we got there?
Ooh, I don't know. Maybe if my kids didn't like him.
Okay. I was going to bring this up. How many sons do you have?
I have 4 boys and 4 girls.
Okay. Because everyone keeps saying, because I keep saying she got 8 kids, child, but they're like her 8 kids are grown. I have learned this. Actually, my daddy taught me this. Because my dad told me, my dad now, child, is in his 70s. He's like, he'll date women with kids. And I said, why do you care? Like, anybody you dating, the kid's going to be grown. He was like, but that is also an issue because sometimes the boys be wanting to roll up on who they mama dating. So I know ladies think, yeah. So even though, yeah, the kid's not in the house, they're not toddlers, a man and a woman, but more so a man, still has to take in consideration. Now, one thing I would say is,
you imagine having to have 8 people, 8 people. You got 8 grown people that they have to agree with liking you. 4 boys, little bitty army in the house trying to figure out if you good enough for their mama. And you heard her when she said like that. And you said you want a bad boy at 50, but you want him to be a family man, but you want him grounded, but he got to make you laugh. I'm just saying, like, come on now. The Crux said she wants Tupac combined with a young Eddie Murphy. Like, look, they want it all. They want it all. They want it all.
it's not like you have to deal with your ex-husband because unfortunately your ex-husband passed away. But are your sons possessive over you? What kind of sons do you have?
Yeah, they can be. They're, I think after their dad died, they kind of took on the role of,
Right.
The man of the house. And so there are ones that are very protective. And if they don't like someone, my kids will chase them off.
Girl, these are not the things you want to say.
She said it like as a badge of honor. That's not good. And I don't care how many boys you got. I don't care if your boy is the only male in that house. He is not the man in the house. Y'all need to quit telling y'all sons that. Because then y'all wonder why y'all can't date. Y'all over here trying to meet Jeff, and you got little Draco over there mad because you didn't name him the man in the house. He don't pay no bills. Quit putting all that pressure on these boys. Cause you ain't got no man. Quit calling them in the house. That's not a good thing. Then you wonder why when you're trying to meet somebody and they be having the audacity to go flatten his tires or something, let air out his tires while he over at the house. I'm just saying, like, quit doing that. 4 son husbands all day long. look, they over there. Is hey, laugh now, cry later.
But you supposed to keep that secret. I was gonna help you out there because on the flip side, that's some men. Okay, because again, I think, and what this show has taught me so much is to understand the male's mindset, right? So
Yes.
it leads to like the guy that has to decide, okay, do I want to get past your sons, essentially? Like, do I want to deal with your sons, right? And some men will just opt out, like, no, I don't want to deal with that.
I know. That's why I've been single for so long.
Okay. Girl, you're gonna have to watch Baby Boy, and you're gonna have to do your kids like she did Jody. Mama gotta have a life too. You see, she done kicked Jody out. Listen, I'm older now. I mean, I personally couldn't do it, but listen, if you want to keep your man, you got to do what she did in the movie Baby Boy. That's why she kicked Jody out and kept her man in the spot. Now, I'm not here to say what is right or wrong, people. I'm just reciting how Baby Boy played out and how she had Ving Rhames. You thought she was giving up Ving Rhames for Tyrese's ass? As I'm an adult, shit, I would have helped. I would have slapped Tyrese for even making me ask me to choose between Tyrese and Ving Rhames. You saw how he brought her up to that refrigerator. You thought you so listen, I ain't telling y'all what to do with y'all kids, because personally I don't think I could do it. I probably couldn't kick the kids out. But if you want your man, you're gonna have to watch Baby Boy. Take a lesson. Call AJ, that's my homegirl. You got to watch Baby Boy.
Remember when Ving Rhames came behind Tyrese and he choked him like a drunk chicken. He choked the hell out of him like a drunk chicken. Like, honey, your kids are not your spouses, okay? I'm gonna need y'all to quit, and I'm gonna even put it on the women too, because I've seen women try to make their girls their spouses too. Like I say all the time, that's why you be going to the restaurants and you be seeing the women with their daughters sitting there eating, because that's their date now. That is their date. Like, they don't realize that you can't stop making your kids your spouses. It's weird. Okay. It says, Classy says, that's going to be challenging. It said the boys are the man of the house. They going to be highly protective. It says, which they should be, but protective like a husband. Like, come on, like a husband mentality. No, but you got to think. What do I be saying? A lot of women let their kids sleep in their bed until they're like 12 and 13. They over there got little Rick or something laying in bed. A lot of women, get y'all's kids out y'all's bed. Get y'all's kids out your bed. Put your kid in his room, okay? Quit letting them kids sleep in y'all's room like that. And I know y'all know some women, and it might be some women in the chat right here all the way in the back. Get your kids out your room.
Okay, I will watch.
Do any of your kids live with you?
No, I live with one of my sons.
Oh, you live with one of your sons. Okay. Oh, okay.
I think on date if she live with one of her sons.
I stay in the States for 6 months, and then I go to Canada for 6 months to take care.
Do you want to find a man potentially in Canada or the States? Where you're in Utah?
Yeah, I'm in Utah. I think I want to find someone out of the States. I think that's my problem.
Okay, you want to find someone out the States. Okay, fair enough. All right, let's continue. Any other deal breakers before I go to your next question?
No.
Okay. Should he look a certain way?
Handsome.
Say it.
What?
You said handsome.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't really have a type. But when guys make me laugh, or they're funny, they're witty, because I'm very witty. So when guys can keep up with me, then it's even more fun.
Okay. Should he make a certain amount of money?
I do make money, yes.
So should he make a certain amount of money?
Oh, no. I mean, no.
So as long as a brother can laugh her up out of her panties, she's okay. Like, all she keeps saying is, as long as he Eddie Murphy, I'm cool with him. With your militant kids at the door. What's up, Mr. Walker? Mr. Walker's in the building. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. I appreciate you, baby.
No.
Does who?
You don't care how much money he makes?
Well, I don't want to scrub.
What would be a scrub to you?
Someone who doesn't pay their bills.
Now, do you have your own place, or do you stay with you do have your own place outside of your son and your parents?
Yes.
Okay. So you want someone so a scrub to you is a man that can't pay his bills.
Facts.
Ooh, she's a facts. But no dollar amount to it.
No.
Okay.
No.
All right, turn the TV off, they said. Your TV's on?
Okay, hold on.
Ooh, my house is hot. It's hot in LA, but I ain't complaining because I still paid my cold dues, child. Okay. Now, let's do the Kendrick game. I'm happy you're standing up.
Yes.
We gotta see your legs too. Okay. How do you have 8 kids?
I got lucky. I got lucky. That's all I
How in the hell do you have 8 kids, girl? You smaller than people who got no kids.
Well, I'm tall. I'm almost 5'10", but I weigh like 128.
Oh, girl, you real skinny.
I just want to know, when you have 8 kids, 8 kids. I mean, that's a lot on your body. I mean, I feel bad for, how their dad left up out of here, but that's a lot. You got 8 kids. I know when you I mean, I'm I'm just saying, 8 kids. I mean, I don't know how that is with your body and everything. I mean, and she talking about she want them handsome. She's talking about she don't want no scrubs. I mean, that's a lot of people to be inviting on Thanksgiving.
I am.
Have you always been skinny?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Woo, child. Well, you got good genetics, girl.
Thank you.
Okay. When was your last relationship? You said 6 years ago?
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Okay.
I'm picky. I get picky.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm going to ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
6 years?
Girl, you ain't had sex in 6 years?
No, I got cobwebs.
That's why she need that laughter. She need that to take the pain away. Like, for real, classy. Like, dang, 6 years. I mean, woo, whoever the first man that jump on her, I'm gonna tell you right now, she gonna be hanging on somebody's hood caps. Okay, she is going to be. She gonna be a stalker. She is, honey. Whoever she let around her. Okay, man, I'll tell you what. They better not second guess it, because she not letting you go.
Okay, so are you just waiting for, stay in the light. You got to go to the light for me, Ali. If y'all just tuning in, this is Ali. She's a mom of 8, all by her husband who passed away.
But they're all adults and they're out of the house.
They're all adults and they're all in the house. They're all adults and they're all in the house.
I'm dad, not a whore.
I said that. It was your husband, right?
Yes.
I do think it's different when all your kids, like, because you have 8 kids, but they're all by one man, and it was your husband, and he passed away.
Yes.
So it was like all those things. I think that will be weighed a little different, but your kids are still human beings. So I think not only, but a downside to that is, the man still has to deal with your children.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you said earlier they will run a man away.
They will. My daughters are all for me dating, but my sons are they'll watch me when I date.
Yeah, because men know men, right? Men know men, and men are like, you ain't gonna do my mama or my sister the way I would do your mama or your sister.
Well, they make me walk away from them in stores because people think we're couples.
Oh, to your children?
Yeah, my son.
Oh, because you look younger. Okay, I get that now. So now, no sex in 6 years. Are you waiting for a relationship? Is it till marriage, or is it till relationship?
I'm just waiting for a relationship.
Okay, just relationship. Okay, all right. 3 flaws you have to work on. Stop moving, Ali, girl.
I'm sorry.
3 flaws you have to work on.
I don't think I have any flaws.
Now everybody got some flaws. You got no flaws. There ain't nothing that you would make better about yourself. There's nothing that you can. If a woman tell you she ain't got no flaws, like, she be like, I have 0. If she say, I couldn't imagine anybody not liking anything about me, you better run. Everybody got flaws. Everybody got something. There's no way. There's no way. And the point that she can't name one, I mean, she looks a little bit of a renegade though, like a hippie.
This is the problem right here. This is okay. I'm a bookmark this, and then I'm gonna come right back. Why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Okay.
I'm asking you a question. Why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I'm loyal. I'm faithful. I'm very strong. I've been through the fire and I've been baptized by the fire. I'm a proud woman. I am proud of my children. I'm proud of my family. I love people. I'm a caregiver. I'm a lover.
Okay. So I did that because I wanted to prove how you can do a laundry list of all the things wonderful about yourself. But in 3 things that you can become better at, you're like, I don't have any flaws.
Okay. Being too picky.
Okay.
And I am hard on myself. I'm very hard.
At 50 with 8 kids, how you gonna be picky after 50 with 8 kids? That's a flaw right there. That's a flaw. That's a flaw right there. Like what is wrong with who she think about to come? I think maybe she thinks because she still look nice. I think she thinks that she's on the level of this that she can have her pick. No, you can't.
Hard on myself.
That could be a positive thing, but keep going.
Another flaw. I can sometimes run if I get a guy that I really like too much.
Hold on, what
Like
she
you got
say?
too
Hold
much.
on.
Another flaw. I can sometimes run if I get a guy that I really like too much.
If you like a guy too much, you'll leave.
I don't leave, but I get scared.
See, everybody got time for these games, lady. You done been to labor and delivery room 8 times. You done had 8 deliveries. You shouldn't be scared of nothing. I don't care if it was a war between the Avengers. Like you should be the first one out there on the street. 8 kids. You had 8 pregnancies. I know you lying. You know, these are the kind of women that they're gonna play games with you, right? These are the kind of women. You heard what she said? She said, if I like you too much, I mean, I might run. What? Like, maybe you need to go get some counseling. Something ain't right. There's nothing right about that. Come on now. So, but this is what I'll say. Some women, they love being pain freaks. She might love her a man that she knows she can't get. I'm telling you, she sweat Tay Tay to death. What she say? She wanted a bad boy. Said she didn't want no scrubs. Like, I'm just saying, like, this is that girl right here. I'm telling you, she probably gonna play games. This is, I mean, you too old to be playing games like that. Come on now.
Why? If you like the guy, you leave.
Well, I don't leave, but sometimes I
Get
kind
scared in what way?
maybe afraid that it's too good to be true.
It's too good to be true. Too good to be true. Let me see. Well, honey, I don't understand what you want then. Because if it's good and you leave, and it's bad if you leave, then how you gonna? What do you stay at?
I don't know. That's why I'm talking to you.
Well, what is too good to be true? Like, what's the alternative? What can happen? It's not true.
Yeah, that it's all a lie.
Okay, you've been through worse, so you'll just get over it.
Woo, that's true.
Like, I mean, not for nothing. I feel like, I mean,
This is the kind of woman. She says that she wants to date, right? She says that she wants to meet somebody, but she don't trust men. She don't like them. She don't trust them. And if you are a nice man and you have it going on per se, of which she says that she wants you to have it going on as, she's gonna look at you and she's gonna be like, this can't be true. These are the games. These are the games a lot of modern women play right now. What do you mean? Come on now. That don't make that, that's not gonna make sense. So you're gonna turn away a good guy because you scared. Come on now. Quit playing. Like, quit playing. Like, come on. Classy said she followed the program until death. Then them apart said she's fine. But how does a man work his way through to her? I don't know how you gonna work a way through to her. First of all, you gotta get through her 8 kids. She got 8 kids. She got 8 kids. You gotta when you go over there and pick her, and she said she stayed with her son. She said she stayed with her son. So I mean, who's coming over her house?
You was married and your husband took his own life and you had 8 children to raise, and look at you today. Like, I did not think you were 49 years old.
Just this morning, I was doing cartwheels with my grandkids.
Exactly. So let's just say, I mean, have your discernment high.
She is goofy. She has like a little. She definitely is one of them women that you gonna laugh her panties right on off of her. Like, I mean, the kids are grown now, but I think she thinks everything is funny. What did she say? She said she don't have any flaws. She said, when she said, "Do you have any flaws?" She was like, she looked in the camera. She was like, "Flaws? Like what's? I don't know what that is." She don't even know what flaws is. Ladies, this is why I be saying a lot of women, we be overvaluating ourselves, right? This is something right here. All right. You sitting up there talking about what she not gonna stand for and what you are gonna stand for. 8 kids, you better hope you get somebody with a heartbeat, with a good heart. You better hope you get somebody with some good character. You better hope you get with somebody who's making sense. While you talking about some no scrubs. Like what year are you in? What year are you in talking about no scrubs? Steven said, I totally understand. I need some more devices because everyone live at the same time. No, everyone is live at the same time, right? So I appreciate y'all rocking with me. You right about that. It said, I respect her standards because it's not outlandish like most, but it's the dating part is what's concerning. Yeah, I mean, everybody got something. I mean, but when it comes to a lot of modern women, they want you perfect. They want the men to come perfect. It says, I have flaws in my dreams, laughing out loud. What's she talking? Everybody got flaws. There ain't nobody that don't have flaws. Like when I heard women go, ask a woman she got, and she sit there to where she just kind of look at you like, like you ask women she got flaws, and she look at you and go, Ryan, get your stuff. That's the kind of woman she ain't never gonna be wrong. She ain't never gonna be wrong. Okay. That's not how that's gonna be. I'm telling you right now, we all wrong. Okay. We all wrong sometimes. Okay. There's no way. That's all I'm saying. And you've been single. I mean, it sounds like her youngest is what? 21? Thank you, Crook, for the $10 super chat. I appreciate you, baby. Like, that's a lot. And people be like, well, all her kids grown. I keep telling y'all, it don't matter if they grown sometimes. You better hope them kids are got some sense, okay? Especially the boys. Especially the boys. I mean, sometimes the girls too. Yeah, I know I didn't show videos on here when the stepdad is going back and forth with the daughters. Going back and forth, arguing with them. The daughters over there like, this ain't your house, this is my mama's house. Like you go up into a whole nother ball game when you dating somebody and they got kids. Okay, they got kids. You are dealing with something different right there. So all I got to say is, yeah, just because they grown, don't you sit on the phone with somebody like, oh, her kids grown. You better go check them and see who they are. You better go and check and see what's going on. Somebody called her Ernest that goes to jail. It do a little bit. Yeah, I can see that. I definitely can see a little bit of earnest in there. Just I see that just a little bit. I see that. I definitely see that. Y'all know I gotta talk about this this mega church situation.
Do you want a revolution? I'm gonna have Wanda stand up here. Wanda, please. Wanda told us earlier this month that she could not have a baby anymore. So I impregnated her with the word of God. I'm going to impregnate everyone with the word of God. You gonna get pregnant with the word of God. You gonna get pregnant with the word of God. You gonna get pregnant with the word of God. Impregnate. I had somebody in the congregation ask why I'm wearing Christian Dior and Christian Louboutins. Because I'm a Christian and I walk in the blood of Jesus. Give him some praise.
And y'all do know a lot of churches do be like this. I'm sorry, y'all. They do. A lot of churches do be like that. They be flying through the air. They be having their cars on stage. I mean, now a lot of the preachers, they want clout.
I'm a Christian first, and I walk in the blood of Jesus. Give him some praise. Give him some praise. So we are raising funds for a project in Zimbabwe. Yes, we are trying to get our congregation over in Africa. Amen. We wanted to raise $4 million for that. Amen. Amen. Yes. Yes. Hallelujah. That needs to appear today. We are not letting anyone leave until we reach our goal. Amen. Hallelujah. Life savings here. Give him some praise for that. Give it his life savings up.
not the life savings up.
Apostle Richie says, baby, can you help me? I said, can you help me? I said, can you help me? I'm going to finish this word here, and I'm going to do the Christian version. Don't worry about it. I'm going to do the Christian version. I'm driving this Bentley Bentayga because I believe in Christ. Can you leap on your legs like a survivor? Can you leap on your legs till the money fall out your pocket?
And you know what's wild is how many people that really got mad and they was really on there like, I'm gonna have to unfollow Drewski. It's like, do y'all get mad at some of these pastors that be on here just playing in y'all's face? There's so many people that we can check on social media. Like, it was amazing to me how many people was like, they were like mad at him. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. It was funny to me. I have dark humor. But when I tell you, where was the lie at? Please tell me where the lie is at.
Still praise the Lord.
I need you to pray for my wife. Hey, come on, man. Hey, get your hands up.
Here, none of this would be possible without.
And look, and these are real pastors right here. Pastor has a Rolls Royce. the Rolls Royce delivered to the church and had the nerve to call a press conference outside. What is the meaning of that? Please tell me. What kind of, come on.
Y'all and God.
You celebrating tonight?
I am just not with y'all.
That's crazy.
But Lord said, I want to make a multi-millionaire out of someone, but they have to sow $10,000. He said, and they have to do that within 90 seconds. If you're going to do it, get it now, write the check. If you do this, God said, I'm going to make you a multi-millionaire.
Bruh.
I wish it was me. No. I'm saying I wish it was me because I got it.
Hold on. He said give $10,000 in 90 seconds. What church is that?
That's why I'm saying it. Because money does not have me at all. I control it. I'm like Cat Williams. He said the reason why I have a lot of it is I give 10% away on a regular basis because it belongs to God. I'm going to play it on next Sunday. But there's a person in here. You sold that within 90 seconds. It should be less than that. God said, I'm going to show you my face. And I'm going to show you who I am. And for the rest of your days, everywhere the sole of your feet shall trod, you shall possess the land. And everything kalasupa, and everything your hand shall touch. Now I'm laughing because he said the money I'm asking them for, I already got the replacement, but they don't trust me. I need 30 of you to get the $200. The person, if you're going to sow the 10,000, you will bring it up to Pastor Rockmore, Bishop, and you will get your release in Jesus' name.
I ain't giving no pastor no money named Pastor Rockmore. what Pastor Rockmore?
Everyone else get $200. I want you to do it, women, especially who've had a difficult moment, and get in the center aisle. I will not beg, but I will not stop till there's 30 there as fast as possible.
The sky is cracked and Jesus.
And this is why, and this is, I mean, what is wrong with us for real? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, if I was in a church service and I see some grown man in the third quarter of his life hanging down from some string in the air, like I'm at a Chris Brown concert, I'm leaving. I am leaving. If you think that I'm about to donate to this foolery right here, this is crazy. This ain't right. This ain't right. So I just wonder, somebody said that black women feed the church. Well, they definitely do. They definitely do. Used to be more men in the church until a lot of women ran them out. They ran them out the church. They definitely did. They definitely did. It was way more, now a lot of the women, they the pastors, they the deacons, they took over a lot of the church. So now this is what you do have. You see how they was sitting there yelling and stuff. They going all over. They going crazy.
Jesus Christ comes again, and every eye will see him when he comes again. So here's our question for you this morning, brothers and sisters. The simple question is this right here. Are you ready?
I wish he would have failed. I wish he would have failed. But like, imagine who are you to sit up there and say, you know what? Like, what was you doing when you was like, you know what? I want to come out the sky. I want to fly through the sky. I don't want to come in the church through the back door. I don't want to walk down the aisle. I need to come out the sky. Who do y'all think? I'm gonna tell you right now, okay? A human is a human. Quit putting all your trust in these humans like this. He's a human, okay? He is a person. He bleeds just like me and you. I mean, come on, like cut it out. Smell the roses in the building. Thank you so much, baby, for the $9.99 super sticker. Got you, Smell the Roses. I will be checking that email. Thank you, baby. Thank you so much. Everybody, please go over to Smell the Roses. She has a really good channel. That's my YouTube family over there. Her and Mr. Walker over at SEC. Go check out my people. Yeah, pimps and somebody said pimps in the pulpit. You're not lying about that, Reverend Dr. JC. And that's sad because that it actually makes some churches really look bad. But you can't get mad at Drewski. Drewski was calling it out. like look, he flying through the air. So the same people that were saying they had to unfollow Drewski, did you unfollow this man? Did you say something on his page about him coming in like this? I remember when, I don't think they still do it, but when they used to come on TV and they would have that water they would sell for $20. Or they would have that woman on there with somebody in a wheelchair, then they put the water on them and they start walking. Y'all know exactly how that used to be. That it was terrible. It was nothing good about how they running these churches. Okay, yeah, I remember when Pastor Eddie Long came on there with that bodycon shirt. I knew for a fact when he had that bodycon vacuum seal shirt on, I already knew what time it was. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because people feel wrong. When you're doing wrong, you're doing wrong. I don't care if it is church. I don't care if it is church. If it's wrong, it's wrong, baby. There ain't no other way of saying it, okay? Somebody said there's faith and there's robbery. Yes, there is. I definitely believe people got their faith, but you got to remember, these are humans, okay? That's all. They're humans. Quit putting them up higher than what they need to be, just like Chris Brown. Celebrity is a celebrity. They're the same as us. There's no difference. I don't know how people fall down the ground and roll around like little jelly beans on the ground when they see somebody that's famous, or even for a pastor. I don't understand it. I don't understand. Maybe because my father told me better. Like, I don't look at nobody as if they're just God Almighty. Like, you're human. You're human. And I'm talking about the pastors and the celebrities that be coming out of the sky like this. Peanut Doctor said, I know sisters who still support these pastors after all the cases found against them. It's insane. Well, you know what? I mean, the Catholic Church. That's all I'm gonna say. I mean, Philadelphia is still in turmoil from all them little dirty little priests down there. It says, wow, he talks in tongues. Yeah, I don't care what he think he's saying backwards. I see you. I see the scamming is on an all-time high right now. And y'all got the nerve not to have no buses to go pick up to go pick up Sister Maria. Like, come on, quit playing with me. It says flying across the air like he's Flash Gordon. Looking like General Ming. You not lying, honey. You are not lying. It says, I'm staying for the show. What up, Smell the Roses? Smell the Roses be having me cracking up over there. Smell the Roses, you are hilarious, okay? We be on SBC a lot of times on Saturday night, so make sure y'all are following us over there. I always post and say when we coming over there. Make sure you go look at her page. Make sure you go follow her. Smell the Roses put the days that you go on live. She be on there all through the week. Like this is nuts.
Are you ready for his return? Amen. All right, amen. Amen. Are you ready for his return? Brothers and sisters, are you ready today for the return of the Lord?
What church is that? I want the return of reality to come back in some of these churches. That's what we ready for. I'm ready for people to start busting y'all out. Like, what is this? What are y'all doing? Okay. Like, I'm sorry. Y'all got these churches, right? When you go to like the other churches, like the Catholic churches, all that, they be having programs and stuff to help people out with your bills, your rent, and all kind of stuff. When you got a lot of some of these black churches, I don't see no help over there. I don't know. Y'all tell me if I'm wrong. I don't see a lot of programs helping out with different things like that. I didn't see them little St. Paul churches and stuff coming and actually helping out some folks, even with some bills. Try to call this church and see what they help y'all with. This is a whole Beyonce. This is a whole Beyonce concert right here. And y'all right, that a lot of the women they're easily manipulated. There's no way this man is gonna come through the air with strings crotched around his crotch, flying through the air. No, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. And you see them, they over there screaming and everything.
Jesus Christ. Because he's on his way back. That is what changed his temperature there. And I appreciate Jerome this morning. I said, Jerome, I'm going to need you this morning. But I appreciate.
Hey, yo, man, let's talk about it, man. Because, like I said, Drewski catching a lot of heat for basically.
This is the same outfit that Drewski had on. This is the same little outfit. He got some womanly hips, don't he? This is the same outfit that Drewski had on. Like, I'm telling you right now, if I go to a church and a pastor got on a whole Gucci set outfit or Louis Vuitton outfit or Christian Dior, you got on any of these prints, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I don't care if it's a wedding. I'm getting my stuff and I'm walking about. That's too much. That is too much. But this is how you know that they are beside themselves and they don't care. This is how you know that they be like, I don't care. I'm gonna do what I want. I'm gonna do what I want. Peanut Doctor said, men didn't just start leaving the church. It's been happening more than 2 decades. Oh, definitely. It definitely has been. You ever heard of people when they getting divorced, something like that, and they go in the church and they go for counseling? Have y'all heard some of the stories that some of the women, some of the women, the counselors in the church be telling the couples? They be beating the man up. They do. They be beating them men up in there talking them little couples counseling. It don't be nice. Ask some of the men. Ask some of the men. It said the 4 P's get them every time. Pimp, players, pookies, preachers. It said yeah, they do. You can't get mad at it. Don't get mad because I'm talking about it. It is what it is. It says the miracle water. Y'all know about that miracle water? The miracle water. Like, come on. We can't be that silly. But is anybody, and ain't nothing like them preachers with that black hair. I'm telling you right now, any preacher you see and they got jet black hair, that's your sign. They got that jet black hair. I'm gonna tell you right then, he's a scammer. He's a scammer. Okay. I'm telling you right now, you better, and I don't care what color they are. They be any kind of color. They got jet black hair. That's your sign to get up out of there. I don't even understand how y'all sit around that. I honestly don't. Who is this? Hold on. Ashy Foot Productions. How you doing, baby? It said looks like Ashy has found a new crowd to scam. You already know, baby. Thank you for the $1.99 super chat, baby. I appreciate it. They need to be ashamed. It is a scam. Ashy Foot, it actually is. Miss Smell the Roses. He ought to be ashamed of himself. Like, seriously. And they're not ashamed. They're not. They are not. They have a stage, they got a platform, and this is what they doing with it. This is what they doing with it. Yeah. They not scared. They not scared. You would think they would be kind of low key, wouldn't you? No, they ain't. No. Then you got the R. Kellys behind the scene over there. I mean, they just going in.
Making fun of people like Mike Todd. Let's talk about it. Now, if you don't know who Mike Todd is, man, he a youth pastor, a pastor from Tulsa, Oklahoma. He's an author, etc. Long story short, man, he very controversial. A lot of people got a lot to say about his practices and I guess the way he preach or whatever. Long story short, Drewski just did a skit. Like I said, I did a video on it, and he pretty much is mocking people that take advantage of the church. And a lot of people feel a way about it. You know what I'm saying? Some people like Diddy Lotto. This was one of the first real big controversial things that I've seen people talking about with Mike Todd.
Did y'all see this when he spit in his hand? I'm talking about, and he did like a trucker on the highway in the lizard lot spit like 3-4 times in his hand and wiped it on that man's face, talking about this is how much faith you gotta have in the Lord. I know y'all not hocking spits on on stages and rubbing them on men's face. That's disgusting. Somebody with any kind of logic sit through this. That's all I'm saying.
People just was like what? Like they didn't really understand it. He did another thing with syrup, pouring it all over everything, and it's just a lot. He had a shirt, his wife, and clothing that they wouldn't assume that, you know, on his t-shirt while he was preaching one time. It'd just be a lot with Mike Todd, man. You know, it'd be a lot, man. Let's watch this video right here.
First of all, that outfit is crazy. What in the shit disaster does he have on? That's like a woman's outfit.
I lift my hands to give you the glory. I lift my hands to give praise, and we will praise you. It's just a temple. Syrup all over the communion. Don't care so much. Over the Bible, too.
Hey, man, a lot of people just feel like this man is a fraud.
Hold on, you telling me that he didn't took syrup and put it he just took some syrup and just put it all on the bottom. Are y'all crazy? What's wrong with our people for real? So you gonna spit in your hand, hot spit in your hand, put that on that man's face, and then you got the nerve to put syrup all over the. What is the what? No, I don't need that much faith either. Not like that. That's not the faith. Okay, this I keep telling y'all. These are men. These are human beings. These are no. You spit on me, I'm going to cheat on you. Like you imagine how you go home to your woman after somebody done hot spit in his hand, and he did it a couple of times. Like he did it and put it on his face and did it again and put it on his face again. It was like he was face painting with his spit on that man's face. It wasn't just like he just like what are y'all? I mean, are we that lost? We can't be that lost. There's no way we are that lost to where we are just letting people just make fools out of us. Somebody said it sounds like Diddy activities. Yes, it does sound like some type of Diddy activity. And y'all got the nerve to be mad at Drewski. I'm glad that he is. Somebody said, whose gay pastor is that? He's something with that little yellow bolero he had on, okay? That is absolutely disgraceful all day long. And y'all coming back? Y'all come back like next Sunday? Y'all getting up and coming back. Like, I mean, come on. Yeah, he poured syrup on the Bible. Yes, he did. He poured it all over the Bible. Like, and what was that about? It was bad enough that he's sitting up there spitting on somebody. Like, and I don't know, he over there having a food fight on stage. Like these some real clowns over here. Clowns is the word. Like, there's no way. I don't care if that's my uncle's church. I ain't coming back. I'm not. I'm not coming back out. There's no. What y'all coming back for? He already done showed y'all what's going down. Like that's all I'm saying. Like you over there, that pastor over there being hot to a girl. You over there being hot to a girl. Like, I know you lying. Blasphemy at its best right there. Okay. Yes, we are all lost when it comes to this. Okay. There's no reason for nobody to sit there. And see, I can't sit around some foolishness like this. I'll be the only one in there looking around, looking at everybody. I'll be the only one looking at everybody, thinking to myself, like, did y'all hear this? I know y'all didn't hear this. I wouldn't be able to do this. I don't know how these people. I don't know how they move like this. I don't even know how they got people in their pulpit, and they sitting there hollering. You seen them over there? How they hollering and screaming at these people? They think they over there doing something. That's the crazy part. I don't know what y'all mad at Drewski for. Y'all not mad at what y'all seeing in real life? This real life playing out, and y'all not mad at this? Like it doesn't bother y'all. Then you got Brittany Ritter, guys. Y'all got Brittany Ritter talking about she wants $35,000 a month in child support from PJ Washington, opposed to her $5,500 she's currently receiving right now. She said, "I'm struggling to make ends meet." She said, "I cannot provide a life anywhere similar to that of his father." You ain't supposed to. Who's playing the ball? Who are you passing the ball to? Him or her? What do you mean that you like? Where does this come from? Where does this audacity come from? You think that you're supposed to be living the same way that this man is living for probably a one night stand that lasted longer than what it should have lasted. That's what I'm talking about right here. What do you think? I mean, come on now. So you think this woman is getting what? It's like $61,000 a year? Tax-free money? I don't think you tax child support, do you? I mean, you get money and you think that you're supposed to be. So his career is equal to your existence. This what we're saying. Like, this is crazy. If you live in so much in the poverty and you can't provide a life anywhere, give him to his father. Get this boy to his father. And I mean fast. But you know what? She'll rather chew on a grenade than give this boy to his father. But see, this ain't what it is. She wanna be living like she Hollywood. She wanna live like you Hollywood. That's really what it is. And she probably like them kids. She probably like them kids. Kids a check to her. And this is why, men, you gotta protect your seed, because you're gonna run into something like this. And y'all have to run into this a little bit more. This is gonna be even more running into, because the women, I'm telling you, they right here, they gonna try to get their money as much as they can out of y'all. You telling me 5,500? I mean, there needs to be a cutoff. I don't care how much money. I mean, it needs to be a cutoff. It needs to be a cutoff. And when he come pick up the kid, he got to sit there and fight with you. He got to fight with you to see his child. And it's probably gonna be a little spoiled brat. Imagine when that kid get older, and he go pick up that kid, he gonna have a bad attitude and everything, because he gotta live with his mama. You sitting up there picking him up. She's always pissed. She got a new boyfriend every week. He got a new pappy every month. And then you got to pick him up. Yeah, he gonna have an attitude. He gonna have an attitude. And you like, yeah, this ain't right. Right, Ebony, this ain't right. Ain't nothing about this right. This is sad. This needs to be studied. This needs to be studied, and I mean fast. JW said that would be impossible to make that much and not support your. First of all, if you can't support your child off of $60,000 a year, that's not even including any money that she's making. Like, come on. Like, I don't like this. You sent the super check. I thought I read it. I'll go back through it and see if I find it. I'll go back on and see. I haven't seen one. Let me look on there. But I'm just saying, but come on now, like that's weird to me. That you honestly think that you like, what do you think what do you think that's owed to you? Here it goes. Sorry, baby, I didn't see it. She said in church for years, none of these. It said in church for years, none like these. I'll leave. I will leave too. No, nobody should be in none of them churches. Okay. Thank you, baby, for the super chat. I appreciate you. And I mean that. Like this, this is nuts. Yeah. Brittany Renner gonna be in that church looking for. She need to go follow one of them pastors. That's gonna be her next. That's gonna be her next bet right there. She gonna be trying to get on one of the pastors. She gonna try to get with the real money. She gonna go wherever wherever the money resides. That's, I mean, you know, but we already know what she gonna get next. She gonna get a little stud. You know that's coming. You know that's coming. She gonna be on her like Portia. She gonna be gay for pay. She gonna be whoever got enough money to go on a cruise wherever she going. She gonna go right on over there. That's where she gonna be at. Real talk. Thanks, baby. If y'all send me a super chat, I don't see it. Just put it back in the chat. I probably didn't see it. Yeah, really, Brittany. But think about it. It doesn't shock me though that she's doing that. It don't shock me that she wants more. It doesn't. You sitting up there having sex with this man, having a baby, and really you mad because you see this man that moved on. This is really what you're mad about. Yeah, the baby is her income. The baby is her income. Okay, so you don't tax child support. You got tax-free money sitting there, and you got the nerve to be talking about you want some more. Remember when she was arguing with that man? She was talking about how her kid only got like $10,000 in the bank. I don't know if he put some money in the bank, and she was mad talking about, but you bought your wife. That ain't your life. That ain't your life. Yeah, her and her mama. Her mama. You imagine getting harassed by your baby mama and her mama. Like that's something else. That's something else. And she didn't met some other little man. She didn't met some. You know, when you get child support, you should be made to fill out some type of timesheet or something, telling you in detail on what you're doing with that money. She really should. It said, I bet she spends 90% of that on herself. She probably traveling. Abuse of funds is the word for real. Abuse of fund will only justify shit. And why she playing? Like, I mean, you know, men, when women try to take y'all back child support court, you know you can take them back, and you know that whatever they've been to school, that counts. So they've been a career student, that counts. I didn't see women take a man back to court and she thinks she about to get some more money because he's making more money. But no, when they get there, the judge will be like, okay, well, you went to school for this. You got this or this degree. They will take that in consideration. They will take that in consideration. So they take all that in consideration. So when they try to take y'all back, and some of them will try, they definitely will try to take y'all back to court. Don't be scared. Like, sometimes you gotta put all that stuff in there. Some women, you know, there's women that just will live off of child support if they can get enough money. If they can get enough money, they definitely will. And this is one of them right here. $5,500. I mean, you work, don't you? Are you just not gonna work? What do you mean you can't make ends meet? Like, where you trying to live at? You trying to live in Hollywood? Like, where you trying to live in Beverly Hills? Where are you trying to live? I mean, baby, you might need a budget. You need to go. You might need a budget. I mean, I'm just saying, get out your feelings. It says short courts. It says short courts do facts, not feelings. Yes, they do. I'm telling you, I done seen a couple girls take them back to court, and when they seen that they went to school for this and that, they was like, they actually lowered their child support. They lowered their child support. Because because basically they're going to say, well, that's what you could be making if you go get a job. They don't want to hear that you just sitting there. What you sitting there for? This woman getting $5,500. Why don't you go better your life? Instead, you're mad that you had that baby because you thought that baby was going to make you a bag. It's not making you a bag. And now you're mad. Now you're mad. So don't get mad. Go handle your business. Go handle your business. Did y'all see this? Did y'all see this little boy? This little boy unalived his father while he was sleeping. This little boy, this was like a party. The father gave him a party. He unalived his daddy while he was sleeping. And I don't know, this is a, why would y'all have a party for kids making it somebody going to a grown folks party? I think this boy is 15. He got a bottle in his hand as if he's grown, as if he's turning up. Like, let kids be kids. Let kids be kids. Look at them. Look at them. They throwing money on them. Look at him. He 15. He 15. This is absolutely crazy to me. And he looked crazy. He looked like he is sad. He looked like he is depressed. He looked like he is distraught. He looked like he don't want to be there. He looked like, look at him. Look at him. Nobody can tell that boy don't want to be there. He looked like he mad. They over there trying to turn him up. He's not trying to turn. He is, yeah, what they gonna do when he's 21? If this is what y'all doing to these kids and you think that you turn them out, I don't understand why they having parties that look like they strip clubs. You got this boy looking like he in the middle of the playing club, like he at Magic City. What kind of party is that for a 15-year-old? Yeah, what you gonna do when he's 21? Let this boy be a child. Look at this. He is furious. This boy is mad. I'm telling you now. Y'all better get the help that these kids need. You can look at that. Look at that. Let me turn that down. I don't want to get no strike on here. But look at that. Y'all heard the music? He on there. He mad. He did a big old post, like he was talking about how he just came home, how he about to be with his little son, and this. Look how he look. He look like he don't care about nothing. They got him dressed like he a little rapper. Like I don't like what is going like. Yeah, like that's the dad. Like you know what I mean. I couldn't play what the dad was saying because there's music playing behind it. But this the dad. He was talking about how we about to turn up and yes, he actually unalived him on the couch. Like he unalived that boy, his daddy on the couch. But if you look at that little boy, like he looks sad. He looks sad. He looked depressed. Y'all got a bottle in his hand, like he turning up. Like, what is amusing about that? What's amusing about this little boy coming outside? Look at that. They got a little bottle in his hand. Like that's ridiculous. Why are we not recognizing when these kids looking like they struggling? That little boy looks like he's struggling. That is not. I need us to start normalizing. I mean, I'm serious. We need to start normalizing when something don't look right. That don't look right. That little boy, he don't look like he in his right mind. He look like he don't want to be bothered. He looked like he just pissed 24/7. I mean, and this what happens though sometimes, and the fathers, fathers go to jail and he get home. Think about it. Ain't no telling how long his father been in there. He probably been at home with his mama. Mama probably going off. NY says maybe the money is fake and he knows it. Yeah, I think it's more than that. For you to unalive your father while he sleep. This man took his father out while he was asleep. It makes you wonder what is going through these kids' minds right now. When you got, but they're not allowing them to be kids. They're not allowing them to be kids. They're honestly not. The boy's definitely struggling. He's definitely having a hard time. I mean, yeah, he's going straight to adult prison now. He's going straight to adult prison. See, this ain't cute. Even the way he got them dressed. You got them, like, I mean, I didn't see kids in Pooh Shiesty mask and things like that at the parties. What happened to regular birthday parties? Why y'all gotta have when did having a stripper party for a teen become popular? What's gonna be next? We gonna have Sweet 16 girl parties coming down the post? What are we doing? What are we talking about right now? Like that's ridiculous. All day long, that little boy, he looks sad. He don't want to be there. I mean, he just look, yeah, ridiculous is right, Crook. It said he wanted a B-Day party at Chuck E. Cheese. He got all them people probably in his face. Probably when his father went inside, they probably went nowhere around. And now they all over there, sitting up there trying to make this little boy be grown. That's why he mad. This is exactly why he mad. I mean, when do we stop? Probably got a mother that probably did not want him. Probably like Brittany Renner over there. She, that baby ain't paying out enough for her. The baby ain't paying out. And what I always say, women love babies. They don't always like kids. JW said he was planning his demise while still sitting there. He might have been. He looked and it's the thing, right? It's almost like when you see kids and the kids don't say nothing, they don't say hi. We all done seen them kids and the parents go, oh, they just don't like talking. They just ain't got nothing to say. That's not normal. How do you expect your kid to function out here? Why you making excuses talking about they don't like talking to people, they're shy. Okay, well, I don't know, but y'all gonna have to do something about that. You can't function through life. Going through life looking like this boy, it's not going to happen. That you can't. Look at another little kid. They got another little kid in there. Like, like this is crazy. I'm gonna tell you what happened to being kids. They had to grow up too fast, and not less. He could be the oldest one. I don't know. He could be the oldest one, probably taking care of his siblings. The ones that take care of all the siblings. Sometimes they be the most. They be pissed the most because they didn't have to be the surrogate parent. They didn't have to be the surrogate parent. And then mothers a lot of times and fathers, will be seeing this is the father right here. They treat their kids as if they're their friend. You're not their friend. You have a duty to be a parent. It says, meaning the adults were putting on a fake life and he knows it's fake. Yes, he probably does know it's fake. Yeah, even including the fake money, right? Like, I definitely do believe that. Like, that's all I'm saying. Like, you know what I mean? It says, well, had a party. You had a stripper at 13. What? I don't know how that's a good thing. It was Lonnie Richard all night long. Baby, well, whoever did that, she need to go to jail. She need to go to jail. If this is a true statement, if you telling me that all night long was like night long, like Lionel Richie, whoever that woman was, she need to go to jail. She need to go to jail or hell. Either way, whichever's faster, she need to hit it. I don't I don't have no sympathy for the women when they perps too, because the women be perps too. Just nobody talk about the neighbor or the cousin or the teacher. Like tons of women get away with doing stuff. It says times and is way different than when I was a kid. I definitely think that when you going back 2 decades, I definitely think they did weird stuff like this. This is when it started. This is when it started. You sitting up there treating your kid like a adult. You sitting up there having your kid pour your drinks and stuff, and you taking them around grown people. It's not a flex. Your kids shouldn't have to see a lot of this stuff. This is a disappointment. This kid is disappointed. He didn't ask to be here. He didn't have to be here. Look at him. He is mad. And you know how many kids I see walk around with this same facial expression? They cannot wait to get out of that way. They want to get away from, they trying to get away from that life right there. Wherever they at. They don't like it. And then, then you got moms and dads, they'll keep having kids. Somebody said birthday parties were innocent back in the day. Some of them was, some of them wasn't, especially if you left your kid there for a sleepover. I'm just saying. It's something, that's all I'm saying. Sometimes it was not, it's just not talked about. What do I say when I talk about the men? The men just don't talk about it sometimes. They don't talk about stuff that goes on when they mad at their mama a lot of times. You don't hear, you just, a lot of men been taught, you don't talk about your parents, You don't talk about your parents even when they're in the wrong. You should. You should, because that's the only way we're going to know. And this shows it right here. This is not how you, and I don't know if that money's real. I don't know if it's monopoly money. I don't know. But a lot of times when it comes to a lot of parents, they try to buy their kids. And this wasn't working. You see his face. There's a lot of kids that got $800 PlayStations for Christmas, and they didn't deserve it. They didn't do anything to deserve $800. I bought you $800 PlayStation. You better be doing something. You better be in one of them game competitions. You better know how to take a network down and put it back up. What I buying that for? Like for real. And you wonder why the kids don't go outside. They don't have to. They're not made to see the beauty in nothing else besides a video game. Or on TikTok. Video game or TikTok. This is what they doing. Generation trauma is real. It's not going anywhere. And even this going on. You gotta think they probably walking around, smoking around the kid. They probably doing all kind of stuff. I'm just saying, like, it's normal. We need to quit normalizing this. It says his parents weren't paying attention to what was going on with him, and they should have noticed his behavior at the party. But think about it. They did notice it. They think this is normal behavior. This is his normal probably. He probably normally act like this. That's probably it. Ain't that they didn't notice his behavior. They noticed it. They just didn't do nothing about it. They didn't know. They probably didn't know. They probably do not know. And this is mentally off the chain environment for this kid. He shouldn't even have to be there. He's pissed. He can't wait to get a nearest bus ticket up out of there. And you know what's crazy? He won't get that chance now. He will not get that chance now because he's going to jail. He's going to jail. Since back in the day, it wasn't normalized. It depends on what back in the day, because I didn't see the kids. Now the kids was they was traumatized back in the day too. Yes, they was. We just didn't have social media. We didn't have a lot of news outlets. Yes, they were. They was traumatized. It was traumatized. It was just more. It wasn't talked about. It wasn't talked about. Yes, it was. Remember that story I just did where I think the mom took the phone from the little boy and he jumped on her car. He jumped on the mama's hood like X-Men, and she floored the gas, and he didn't make it. He didn't make it. And he was yelling, screaming, "Give me back my phone." Do y'all realize how people are so addicted to their phones? They can't live without their phone for like an hour. They lose their mind. They lose their mind. Like I'm saying that it's like take their phone. Take a phone from a toddler that got their phone and see what they do. That's literally sitting there playing with it. It says Lee Turner said he's mentally immature for this environment. Yeah, he's too immature. He's too immature, and something's wrong. Something's wrong. And you got to think too. I'm gonna tell you probably what happened. The father been in jail. He probably raised by his mama. His mama probably let him do different things because certain time your daddy gonna check you. Daddy probably came home and was checking him, and he probably did not hold it. He didn't know how to respond to that. He didn't know how to respond to that. Imagine this little boy is probably 15 years old, right? I think he's 15. So imagine if his father would have went to jail when he's 5, right? Mama probably has been doing whatever just to please him. Then the dad come home. Dad probably made him clean up his room or do something, or he probably like checked him, and he probably sat there and was mad. He probably was angry. He don't know what to do with his emotions. A lot of times when boys to sit around their mother, they take their mother's emotions. That's what they know to do. Even the way that their mom act, and they pull from it. They pull from the mom. He don't know how to control his emotions. He know how to act on them like maybe his mother. And this is why the father's gotta be the father's gotta be there. Because this is what you're gonna get. Hit that like button, guys. If y'all ain't here, please hit that like button. It helps out my algorithm. If you mess with me, please hit that like button. It shares me around YouTube more. It says one of the parents should have been talking to him after noticing this. I kind of think the parents are the one to blame. Yeah, of course. The parents are. I mean, this, he came from two people. At this age, right? They wasn't able to mold him, and this is why you be careful you have kids with. Whatever they got in them, it comes through your kids. I don't care how cute they are. I don't care how cute that man and woman are. Whatever they are, your kids. We all know babies are cute. But when babies grow up, this they are. This is a baby. He was a baby before. Every time I see a homeless person, I always think to myself, that was somebody's baby. That was somebody's baby. That he didn't just become homeless. He just become a crackhead. It's social anxiety that the young men suffer from who got his phone taken. Well, yeah, think about it. That's the new way to ignore the parents. Thank you, Lee Turner. You hit that like button, guys, and subscribe. Yeah, and think about it. This boy probably gonna be in jail till he about 50 years old. You gotta think that's gonna be premeditated. He probably thought about it. They gonna look at these videos. They gonna just think about when he go to court. They gonna be looking how he was moving. They gonna be looking, and he probably can't help it. He probably cannot help it. He didn't have an outlet. He didn't. Who do you go to? Who you go to when your grandma is 40? Who you go to? Where do you go? And he's a male. Where do you go as a black male? Who's coming to help you? A lot of people ain't coming. They're not gonna help us. There's not a lot of resources. There's just not. Thank you so much, baby. Thank you for the new membership, baby. What it says, Tyrone, is that Dalton? Thank you, baby. I appreciate the new membership. Like, seriously, there's not the same resources for a lot of what girls are in. They don't have that for men. They don't. I'm looking at it. They don't have it for men, and boys and girls are taught different. Girls are taught it's okay to mess up. You can try again. You do it over. It's okay if you fall. You get back up. Not boys. They tell boys you better not even cry. You better not have no feelings. You better not have no emotions. Like, I mean, that's confusing to a lot of little boys. Like what do you do with that? You sitting up there like a ball of fire, just sitting there. Yeah, and then grandmas, yeah, a lot of grandmas, I'm telling you. And then grandmas be like, I got my grandbabies. If you be a good mother, you don't gotta have your grandkids. Unless somebody's not here, then that's a different story. But grandma, they're not gonna admit to that. They're not gonna admit to that. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Thank you so much, baby. I appreciate it. It says Baba T Anna. Thank you, baby. I appreciate it. Like, seriously, thank you for the $2 super chat. I appreciate it. Hit that like button, guys. Like, I'm so serious. Like, where is this young man's outlet at? He doesn't have it. He doesn't have it. This is, I must have been, you know what? I was raised with some sense, right? I was raised with some sense. Don't get me wrong. My life wasn't easy either, right? I didn't have an easy life. My mom and dad was married, but my mom was a piece of work herself, though. Like, no, like, definitely didn't have it easy. Did not have it easy. It says they took away social services within the 70s and the 80s from the prisons. Man, prison here is just it's made to just have you stay there. It's not to reform you. It's not to help you. You are just sitting there. You're sitting there. It is like they don't have nothing for you to do. They let you come home. What jobs are you going to have when you come home? There ain't a lot of programs out there. It's not. I mean, it's not. A lot of times you don't have family. Where you going? Where you gonna stay? Where you gonna stay? I had an uncle. He went to jail. My grandma passed, and my grandma left each of her kids like $10,000 to like $15,000. A lot of people in the family was asking him for money 24/7. But you know what a lot of people said? You can't stay with me, but can I have some money? I mean, I'm just saying, people do you wrong. So just imagine you've been away, life has changed. You know, this man probably went in when the cell phones wasn't like the way they was. You know, and living in Chicago too. I mean, life is hard. There's no reform, you know. You're gonna have to, like JW said, you're gonna have to reform from inside. And that's real. And that's gonna be a hard pull. Can people do it? Yes, they can. But people don't realize a lot of these kids that stay in these homes, especially they stay there and they stay with an ill will mother. That's like prison. That's like prison. All that yelling and screaming in the house, all that emasculating, a lot of women do, especially to their boys, hating on their daughter, fighting their daughter, telling the kids business. I mean, that's a prison within itself. It honestly is. So it ain't just the places with the bars. You know, some people a lot of kids stay in homes with visible bars. Now we seeing all the stuff. We seeing the people that are going out of town, going on vacations. They going on whole cruise vacations, leaving the kids in the house. Leaving the kids in the house. You know, leaving babies in the house. Like, it's bad. It's bad. How many women we done seen come on TikTok talking about they want to check out? They don't want to be a mom no more. They don't want to be a mom no more. It says listening while cleaning up, work emails, and then off to all new Kendra G singles app to see who's on the app. Ain't nobody on that app. Nobody on that app. I'm just saying, and y'all know how it is. You know, just imagine being grown, and even though you have a mother, you can't call her and ask her for nothing. You can't call her and be like, this happened. What should I do? They don't know what to tell you. They do not know what to tell you. Thanks, Squeezy Kid, for the $4.99 super chat. I appreciate you, baby. They don't know what to tell you because nobody told them. Nobody told them. Especially a lot of brown moms. You know, they don't. You know, they're not emotional. They don't know how to be feminine and soft. They hard. They hard like Mack trucks. You know, only thing they know how to do is tell their daughters to leave them, and their sons. They tell their sons get rid of them. They don't have no instruction to give you. They don't. Only thing they have to pass down is chaos. They don't have nothing else to tell you, and their anger. Tell me if I'm lying or not. Like, it is, you know, a lot, they don't have it, and they too old to learn it. You know, you can't have a refund on your mama, right? Your mama's who she is. Your mama's who she is. She's not changing. That's who she gonna be. like for real. All you can do is try to go learn and reach for something higher, because that's not it. Okay. That's all I'm saying. It says my uncle and auntie were exceptional respect to each other. And yeah, and luckily you had that outlet. Luckily you had that. A lot of people don't have that. They don't. Look, like I always say, look where people stay now. The family don't even stay with each other. As far as they don't stay you didn't move away from your family. You stayed on the same block. You stayed in the same city. Y'all didn't move all over the place. Y'all can be in the same city. Y'all be 30 miles from each other. That was unheard of. If you had a grandma, your grandma lived across the street from you. That's how I was in Chicago. I don't know where y'all grew up at, but you know, lived in Chicago, everybody lived in the same building. Y'all live close because everybody from Chicago come from Mississippi. Mississippi, y'all all live in the same plots. Y'all don't live too far away from each other. Like now, this day and age, people don't even stay close to each other, which is going to make it harder to raise your kids without your family. Your kids need your family. Kids need their family. But instead, everybody is in self-isolation. That's not good. That's not even good for you for your mental, okay? It says mothers these days are competing with their daughters for the same. Yeah, they dating the same men. They dating the same men. And that's what they're taught. They're taught to go against their daughters. How many daughters don't speak to their mom at all? Or if they do, or I'm gonna tell you, if they do speak to their mom, it makes it real hard for them to go get a Mother's Day card. You'll see them in Walgreens too. They be reading every single card. They be like, Dad, I don't see nothing match my mama. I mean, and that's real talk. Because they didn't grow up with that. They don't have that. They don't have that. And that's real talk. Hey, everybody, please hit that like button, please. Please subscribe. I'm on here on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Please check out my videos. Put your bell on. As always, I always talk about logic over emotions all day long. Sometimes we talk about some of the funny stuff. Sometimes we talk about some of the hard stuff. But we put it all out on the table. If this is your first time up in this chat, please put it in the chat for me. It says they always bragging about how the YNs want them. Yes, they do. Now, that is true. It says hit that like button and subscribe all day long. Look, guys, it's been a thrill. I appreciate y'all rocking with me. Please, please hit that like button. It helps out my algorithm. When I be going back on there, I'll be like, I better start hitting this like button. Thank you, baby. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, baby. Thank you so much. I'll try. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. I appreciate y'all. Hey, without y'all, I couldn't do this. So I appreciate y'all all day long. And I'm just getting started. I'm just getting started. I got much more planned for this year, guys. This is 2026. We're gonna make it happen. I'll say some of the stuff some people might not. Some people be scared to say. I get cussed out, it's okay. It is what it is, okay? Thank you, guys. I so appreciate you. Hit that like button on the way out. Leave me some comments. Let me know what you thought about the stream.